Everyone, welcome back. Long 2 years of completely missing in the picture, not being here on YouTube, not making any videos. I actually had to relearn how to turn off the whole camera thing and how to put the video and how to kind of the whole thing. I mean, I completely forgot. I've never been in this room in the last 2 years. This was my extra room in the home and in my house where I kind of dedicated to my studio, and I never came after I made my last video. I actually had to go back and watch my last video to kind of understand where I left off things. And today, this video is very random. It's a Sunday evening, and I was just we're snowed in Washington, D.C. area. And I'm just sitting there and I'm like, you know what, I'm going to make a video and update some of you guys, those who have reached out to me constantly on by commenting on my previous videos, by saying, where are you, what's going on? So here it is. And by the way, today's video is not about stocks. I'm not gonna say any or give you any advice. I'm gonna tell you what I have been doing. So I am right now in a very good spot, personally, professionally, everywhere. The reason being is that I stopped following the stock market on a daily basis. And I sat back and believed and did what I told all of you guys before I think I made my last video, that I'm not going to sell anything. This is a market you stay out. After I sold all my losers, I started putting money in the winners. If you remember, and I'm going to share it in the next few videos if I feel like making it, that I opened a M1 pie. If you remember, if you go back a few videos, you will see that I opened a M1 pie where I kind of had a bunch of stocks. Believe it or not, each and every stock in that pie has done phenomenal. And I put money on a weekly basis in that. My own portfolio, I still own all my SoFi. I have added more Tesla since I made the video. I've been buying constantly Amazon over the year, and Amazon alone, as you can see, I bought a lot of them when it kind of went down to like $98 for a day, like that. So I still right now believe each and every word what I said back then, that there are some winners, there are some losers, but I would rather lose with the winners than lose with the losers. So I have sold my Neo, I have sold my Palantir, I have not bought any of those back. I did not buy any more SoFi again. I have been selling covered calls to reduce my cost. And my cost is pretty good right now. I think another leg up, maybe like 10, 15% or 20% will make me to break even. So I still believe in the company. That's why I haven't sold any of it. Even though my loss is not that much anymore, I can easily sell and get out. But I don't want to sell right now because I'm still in a phase where I'm trying to see what they will be doing in the next 1.5 year. And then I will decide accordingly. Now, the reason for me not making any video was very simple. There was not much I could contribute to whatever was going on. There is not much I can say or basically share that will give you any kind of I would say, idea of investing or playing options or anything like that. I did what I asked you that I will do, is like constantly, slow, steady, just keep investing in good companies and forget that money for next 6 to 7 years. And that's why, if you remember, I made my M1 Pi 2026, and my goal was to never touch that till 2026. And I'm already on my M1 Pi portfolio almost 40% up since I opened it. So other than that, I invested in real estate. I bought a few homes, as I mentioned to you, that I will be doing that. So that was my diversification. I was just tired of all the time in stock market, talking about it, learning about it, reading about it. And that was affecting my personal life with the family, of course, and my work life. So I was like, you know what, I need to cut it. I need to basically cut it. And whenever I do something or don't do something, I go extreme. Like, I will just cut it off completely, 100%. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna do it anymore. Video were different because I had some kind of a like relationship with the viewers where they will comment and I will comment back and stuff like that. I enjoyed that. And then once I made my last video and I said I won't be making any frequent videos, since then, I really didn't feel like making any more videos. I was like, you know what, I'm done. I'm not gonna make any more videos until I really feel from inside that I need to now go and make a video. And that's the kind of feeling I had today when I was sitting down. I was like, you know what, I'm going to make a video today because I feel that I need to make a video today. to kind of update all of you guys, those who have constantly messaged, constantly reached out. And I'm so glad that you did, because I was reading all the messages. It's just that I didn't want to engage in any kind of conversation, because I know I won't be able to take it any further. So other than that, I bought my favorite sports car. In the comments, let me know what you think it is. So I've been doing a lot of things and just not on the videos. So I wanted to quickly come and give you a little update on where I am, what's going on. I'm completely healthy. I'm good. I'm working out. I'm eating well. Some of you commented, "Hey, we hope you're okay." No, no, no. Everything is really, really good. So that's why I was like, you know what, I'm gonna come and make a quick updated video and kind of surprise some of you, because you probably were not expecting to hear from me. Other than that, the stock market. Let's talk about that. So the stock market, in my opinion, is going to be like this for the next year to 2 years. We are not going to see any massive gains. I'm talking about overall stock market. Certain companies, yes, there certain companies are primed, poised, and they will do really well. Certain companies will not do really well because the way the market is right now. We are still in a very uncertain way of doing business, because on a second you think that the economy is getting well, bulls are back, stock market is going up, there are certain stock have gone up, Nasdaq was great last week. But then on the other hand, you see these layoffs coming, even though they are saving costs now, like because all these companies are laying off thousands and thousands of people, and their reason to lay off is basically to save cost. Agree. But that unemployment causes other ripple effect. So that's why I feel that right now my strategy is exactly the same what it was back in 2022 and then in 2023 onwards, where I am not going to do much in stock market, but I will constantly, regularly, monthly, weekly invest in, because there is not much going on anywhere else. I mean, yeah, you can get 5% return on your checking account. Sure, you can do it, but then how much money can you put in your checking account? So that's why I feel like there are certain companies. Amazon is one of my favorite and has been one of my favorites since pandemic, because they didn't really do anything unless recently they went up like this. And then Tesla, of course, is still one of my favorite. I think Tesla is doing a great job. Cybertruck was kind of a little bit of disappointment. I expected more from the truck, from the range, but I think the new updated versions, the next gen Cybertruck and all those things is going to blow everyone off, and their energy business is doing so well now. I was reading a report. So I think all those companies, Google, Microsoft, Facebook, I mean, all these companies are doing a phenomenal job in running ahead. AI, I mean, come on, it's all over the place. When I remember when we were doing videos, or when I was doing regular videos, AI was not that big as it is right now. I mean, I use ChatGPT all the time, all the time. So I feel like these kind of things will govern the market in the next year and a half or two. But I won't be holding my breath saying that, okay, we're going to see those humongous gains like we saw in 2020 and then for the next year and a half or two. Those days are gone, and high interest rates are up. Even though the Fed will stop or will start cutting the interest rate, we are never going to zero. I hope not, because that's what drives everything crazy. So I think they're going to come down, and we will settle somewhere 3-4%, and that will be the norm. And I was actually reading a report a couple of months ago that they were saying back in 1960s and 70s, I haven't checked, but I will check, back in 1960s 50s, around that time the interest rate used to be as high as 12 to 13%. We are still at 7% or 8%. We're flirting with that number. So I feel that this is the norm, and we are never getting those 0% interest rate back. And it's a good thing for the economy, because everybody needs to make money, and there shouldn't be any fake money running around. So I really hope you enjoyed this short, quick update on where I was, what I was doing, and also what's going on in my life. And hopefully I will make more videos. No promises. If something comes up, if I feel like making another video, and if a lot of you still want me to make another video, then I would come back and make another video. But I just wanted to come out and say a few things and what's been going on. So thank you so much for tuning in, as always. And sorry that I missed almost 2 years back, but again, I wanted something to contribute. I wanted to say something that makes sense, not just clickbait, because I told you, even when I started the channel, this is not what I do. This is not my livelihood. This is not, otherwise I would be making videos every day, 3, 4 videos a day. But this is not what I do. So that's why it was like, you know what? I don't have anything to contribute and it's taking too much of my time. So I'm just gonna not worry about it. So I really hope that you enjoyed this short, I would say, update on where I was, what I was doing. And I hope that I can continue this. No promises. I'm not really sure how it's going to happen, but if there is an update and if I feel like sharing it, I will come and make a video. And if you want me to provide more update, do let me know in the comments, because that of course helps, in deciding like, should I spend time on it or not. Well, thank you again for tuning in, and I have to end the video like I always do. You all have a sparkling day.